We are hitting the stage soon with Michael Reynolds, Les Stroud, and we heard this morning Kelly and a whole bunch of awesome speakers, including Robert, blowed my mind. So much great stuff coming, way more about to happen. And I don't know if you hear me over the music, but apparently there's a little bit of music going on too in this event.
Connection to the earth is not only just understanding the forces of nature, but it's also understanding your perception and your role in the whole biosphere of the earth itself, and the interplay that connection has within your psyche, within your spirituality, and within your soul.
You have a flashlight and you're shining it. You can do anything with darkness, but that flashlight will always shine. There are several things that can keep your light shining and not allowing the darkness in, the negativity, and everything else that affects your life. Happiness is a choice. When you walk on this planet with gratitude for what you have, and do not focus on what you don't have, you walk with a light. It's like a battery that keeps you charged. It's all about spreading that light, that love. And while you're here today, you'll be receiving that love. And hopefully you'll be charged up. Those batteries will be charged up. So as you're walking through Toronto's busy streets, maybe you'll be illuminating many people. Maybe you'll put a smile on somebody's face. That's the exchange of energy we're looking for.
I don't believe that my brain works any differently than anyone else's. I believe that our intuition is completely natural. And I believe that we all utilize it on a daily basis, even those of us who don't believe in it. It's as innate as breathing.
When you look at these walls, it's not difficult geology. This is really classic sort of, as some people would say, geology 101. This is not the type of weathering and erosion you find from Sahara desert conditions. And so that immediately suggested to me, when I say immediately, within seconds of actually being there, that there's something amiss, that this may go back to an earlier period.
Has to deal with, and everybody needs water, everybody needs energy, because everybody has a cell phone, let's face it. Everybody does do this. Everybody has garbage. Everything we do makes garbage. I mean, everybody needs food and everybody needs comfortable shelter. Every city and country has to deal with these things, and the way they're dealing with them with infrastructure and everything is pathetic, and it's kind of empowering, I think, to show yourself and other people that those things can be obtained on our own.
When I would first start Survival Man, I would be in a spot, let's say I'm sitting on a rock or I'm by the water, by the ocean, on a mountainside, wherever it might be, and I would sit down and I would quietly and sort of in a meditative way dedicate that whatever it is I was about to do, let it be something that inspired people in a positive way and created a positive influence on their lives.
How do you deal with skepticism, negativity, and resistance when you're presenting your concept to people who can't wrap their head around it?
Absolutely, absolutely. So having started the Valhalla movement, going out into the middle of a cornfield and planting a tree at 23 years old, everyone thought I was crazy. And I think many people up here have had the experience of being called crazy before. But really that term is a story. It's a story that they have learned that this is the path, this is the way that things work, and anybody who challenges that story is now starting a new story. And the easiest way to convince somebody who's a skeptic is not to go to them and preach and then go and tell only your side of the story and just not listen to their side of the story, but in fact, to go out there and tell a story of your own personal experience, not imposing it onto other people, but really your own personal experience and how it has affected you and whether or not they should consider this new story. And we've seen people adopt the ideas of permaculture, earthships, sustainable lifestyle in ways that I never would have imagined possible, with people I never would have imagined possible, including people like my own mother, who thought I was absolutely insane. And we're changing that narrative not by like forcing them to believe something different, but by showing them that we believe strongly in what we're doing and it's working for us.
I would ask myself why it bothers me to begin with. And then secondly, I believe that there is a voice for every single person, a unique voice that they will resonate with. In the same way that, you know, there are elements of the periodic table that just will not bind together, I think that there are people that will just not bind together. And I think what I say to myself is there will be a voice for this person. And I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing because I truly believe that it's the example that will set the stage.